The Thrills on XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais, with me Steve Merchant, object of unlikely lust object, Steve Merchant.
I'd like to have that now, prefixing my name everywhere I'm written about.
I know, yeah. Did he make the freak list?
Whoa!
Which is a different magazine, isn't it? And I'm joking, of course. Carl Pilkington, a man of sort of quiet dignity and and in a way, he's got his own sort of inner beauty, hasn't he, Carl?
Not really.
Don't you think?
Well, I'll tell you why I don't think it is, because the woman that wrote the piece, saying that I was an unlikely lust object, has just emailed in. And Carl, you've offended her quite considerably.
What did he say?
Why?
I wouldn't waste my time, is what you said. She's repeated that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't waste my time, the flaming cheek. Although it's a horrible picture, I am, of course, in real life, a vision of loveliness. I'm not 38, I'm 25. I don't think Stephen's that unlikely lust object. A sense of humour is important, and he's welcome to my phone number if he wants it.
That sense of humour's important, that's a down.
Is she a swinger?
Stop it!
Don't have a go at the woman, for goodness
I'm
sake.
messing about. She knows I'm messing about.
Well, how are you messing about?
I've told you this, though. I've told you that anyone could be listening, haven't I? I've told you that before, things you say. But we encourage him. We say, what does she look like? But it's meant to be rhetorical. That was a joke. That was Stephen's joke, what does she look like? I.e., him joking, like, oh, I'll call her up because I'm on a list. And then you have to say that. I mean, that's what I mean. So chances are, if she likes Stephen, she hasn't seen him, she listens to the radio. So, the likelihood is that, she was listening to this show.
Yeah.
So, think.
Will I drop the thing I was going to do about Lisa Riley?
Well,
She's not listening.
Some people deserve it.
She's still at lunch.
What, from Tuesday? There's an all-you-can-eat place going out of business as we speak.
Oh, bloody hell, she's back, you killed me, I gotta do Bambino, please leave now, please leave. So,
No, but she knows I was only messing. This
everyone knows you're only messing, we're all only messing. I hope we don't offend anyone of, any kind out there. We're only joking, aren't we, Carl?
Yeah.
Say something nice about her.
What can you remember of the picture that you could say was good? Maybe she was wearing some
It
nice
wasn't
clothes.
anything, to be honest. I'll have another look and have a look. I think she had a nice shirt on or something. Yeah.
Forthcoming single from British Sea Power, that's called Carry On.
I love it.
It's great.
It's fantastic. On XFM 104.9.
What do you make, Carl, of these people? I was reading in the paper today. They've been queuing up for 12 hours last night for the new Harry Potter book.
Oh, God.
I knew you'd react like
it
that.
really annoys me. Everything, oh, God, it really annoys me.
But who has to... I mean, I know it's just a kind of willful sort of stubbornness.
I see adults reading it,
Well, I was up in Hampstead last night, and there's a Waterstones branch of that, and there were a couple of people outside, queuing, waiting for it to open.
What do they look like?
Well, I mean...
Things that they're like the ones that come out of Forbidden Planet on a Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? There was one guy, I mean, I don't mean to disrespect him, but he was a big bloater, wearing shorts, I don't want to see his big fleshy legs. He looked like John O'Coleman, if I'm not...
There's nothing wrong with John O'Coleman.
He wore a knapsack. They always seem to have knapsacks for some reason.
Well, they got old papers in there, haven't they?
Exactly.
Got a 9 year supply of
there
the
was
Mirror.
about 4 of them. There was a couple of women, a couple of guys. All looked basically the same. They were interchangeable. And,
Probably get an
they were
email
there
from him in a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna get an email. Yeah. I am the fat bloater with fleshy legs.
yeah. I recognised your description.
I like to read these books whilst listening to XFM of a Saturday.
I was sort of watching them from where I was, and they must have been there for about an hour and a half. They were obviously strangers. Their common interest was Harry Potter. They were sort of chatting to each other for about an hour and a half. So as I'm leaving, I wander past them. An hour and a half in to them having met each other, the conversation is, all I heard was, well, of course, apparently she cried when she finished the last one. And I thought, they've not moved on. The conversation had not moved on.
No, they might have been talking about Dawn French, chocolate orange. By then.
Yeah.
I know she cried when she finished the last one once.
Yeah.
But
I got no time for them. Pop into Woolworths now.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, get it tomorrow, read it then. You're going to get home at 1:30 and start reading it.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
So you can put it on the internet.
Oh, God.
Your opinions.
Oh, it annoys me.
It is extraordinary. The whole kind of Harry Potter phenomenon has passed me by.
I know.
meet
Well,
people-
good luck to her, you know.
But you meet adults who are, you say, what are you doing? They go, I'm just rereading Harry Potter. What, you couldn't follow it the first time?
Yeah. I mean, it's not her fault, you know. She
No,
made
good luck.
£300 million by writing a few books for
I'm
her
sure they're
kids.
very
Well,
good,
well
yeah.
done. But I'm sure I'm not sure they're very good. But I haven't read them. I'm sure they're not. But no, I don't know.
Well, don't have a go,
no,
do you?
I'm joking.
Well,
But I've
you
no
write
idea.
a book about a little wizard.
With glasses.
Yeah, and make millions. You think it's so easy. If you think it's so easy, you do it.
You like him because you look a bit like him.
Well,
Wow.
you know.
I wonder if he's on that wish list. That woman who emailed in. Why was she making a list of unlikely?
Can we leave this now?
No, but I mean, what was it? What was context? Was it? It was like, here's my top 10 weird-looking fellas that I do.
No.
What was it? No, but what was? She was talking about what? She'd started talking about what? Body waxing. And went, and by the way, while I'm here, here's 10 blokes that I would if I had to, and they're a bit weird. You'll be surprised. What was the context?
I forgot.
He's scared to say anything now. He's scared to say anything. Oh, bless him.
I just was looking at a picture because I was attracted to it because she was good looking and that. Didn't read on. Is that alright?
Well done. That's got you out of that little mess.
Yeah.
Well done.
But, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Can't be honest with it. Have you read them?
No, because the first time it came out, I was a bit confused, wasn't I? Because I thought it was about
Of course
the
you
rabbit.
were. Yeah. Of course what? What?
This is a what? It's a book.
No, I got confused with the little rabbit. I thought it was her, didn't I? You talked about it when it
Beatrix
first...
Potter.
Yeah, I got mixed up with that, so I sort of missed out on the first one anyway.
You were
So it
just
was
running
too
around
late.
confused.
So it was like
For a year.
it was sort of too late to get into it, I think, after...
Yeah, it's too late now, yeah. It's impossible. Same
Well,
with
it's just
Shakespeare. If you weren't around, you know, the day he wrote the first ones, there's no point in going back.
But it's all the fuss that she's getting as well, like...
Well, I think it's because she's a British industry now, isn't she? I mean, it must have made, what, billions?
Well, it's the perfect success story. She writes a story for her children, and it becomes a worldwide phenomenon. You know, it's not cynical. It's just a great story.
Didn't your dad ever pop anything down in writing?
I'll tell you what, my mum wanted to do it.
Yeah.
There's been loads of things, little inventions she's come up with and that, but she's been too busy doing other stuff. But she used to come up with stories for me as a kid that I'm sure, if they came out, they'd be a success.
Yeah.
Go on.
Do you remember any of them?
There was one about a little red car. I can't remember how that ended. But the one that was really good was about a kid who gets a dog, right? But it's quite an old dog.
This is going to be an episode of the Waltons,
Yeah.
isn't it? And then
Right.
Go on.
And he's playing with the dog and that, but it starts getting a bit old. It's about 15 or whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, it's rubbish, this dog.
I would love that book for kids. I would love that. Tommy went, oh, Mummy, my dad's... Oh, no, kill it then. Kill it then. She's like, yeah, just throw it in the lake. I'll get you another one. Do you want a Nintendo? Yeah. Kick the rabbit to death then. Or no food for you.
Oh, forget
Brilliant.
it. No, come on, no,
sorry.
forget it. It was about-
Come on.